All right, let's get right into it. We're going to break down how you can successfully manage your investment properties from literally anywhere in the world. It's all about building a system that lets you tap into the best opportunities, no matter how far away they are.
So this is the big question, isn't it? Expert analysis shows time and again that the best deals in real estate are often in other states, far from home. But that distance, well, it feels risky. It feels like a loss of control. So how do you get around that?
The secret is a total mindset shift. It's not about being there in person to fix every little thing. The real solution is to start thinking like an engineer. You're not just the landlord. You are building a fine-tuned, automated machine that runs itself, whether you're down the street or on the other side of the planet. Now, every great machine needs a rock-solid foundation. And for your remote real estate investment, that foundation is the market you choose. If you nail this part, you're setting yourself up for long-term stability and growth right from the get-go.
Okay, look at this. It really lays it all out, doesn't it? You can pick a path that's going to cause you constant headaches, or you can pick the path of least resistance. Experts are pretty clear on this one. You really want to zero in on what they call landlord-friendly states. And why is that? It's simple, really. The local laws and the economy can either make your life a whole lot easier or a complete nightmare.
So, with our foundation set, it's time to talk about the engine of our machine. This is the part that handles the day-to-day power and keeps everything running smoothly when you're not there. Since you can't be everywhere at once, this local team is absolutely critical. Your realtor, your go-to handyman, your trusted contractor, and your attorney, they literally become your eyes, ears, and hands on the ground. They're the ones doing the work, showing the property, and feeding you the essential information you need to make smart decisions from afar. And let's be super clear about this. This isn't just a random list of contacts in your phone. No way. This is a hand-picked, strategically assembled team. These are vetted pros who are empowered to act on your behalf with the same urgency and expertise that you would. They're your proxy. All right, let's move on to the control panel. This is the cool part. This is how modern tech basically gives you a superpower, the ability to monitor, manage, and protect your asset from thousands of miles away. And this is just a brilliant example of automation in action. Think about it. A smart sensor detects a tiny leak. The system automatically pings you and your handyman. You grant temporary access with a smart lock, and boom, the problem is solved, often before you even had to think about it. It's a game changer. Every well-built machine needs a reliable operating system, right? For us, that means having clear, documented, and repeatable processes for all the most important parts of the business. No guesswork. You know, analysts will tell you that the single biggest thing that can sink a remote investment is a bad tenant. It can absolutely derail your entire plan. That's why a data-driven process like this tenant scorecard is frankly non-negotiable. You're taking the emotion and the guesswork out of it. It's not about a gut feeling. It's about making a decision based on cold, hard data. Another key process is planning for things to go wrong. Because you know what? They will. No machine runs perfectly forever. A roof will leak, an HVAC system will fail. It happens. Having a dedicated reserve fund means you're not caught off guard. You can handle these big ticket emergencies immediately, which protects your asset and keeps your tenant happy. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about fine-tuning this machine for maximum performance. Because being a successful investor is about so much more than just cashing a rent check every month. This quote right here, it really gets to the core of smart real estate investing. Yeah, the rent pays the bills, for sure. But one of the most powerful tools for building serious wealth is a tax deduction that, honestly, a lot of people just don't take full advantage of. So, what are we talking about here? On a building that's valued at, say, $400,000, the tax code lets you deduct this amount, $14,545, in depreciation every single year.
What that does is create a big paper loss that slashes your taxable income, but, and this is the key part, it doesn't touch your actual cash flow.
And what I love about this chart is how it just makes it so obvious. Look at that bar on the left. That's your net rental income. But then look what happens when you factor in the tax savings from depreciation. Your real bottom line profit jumps by more than 60%. This is how the pros generate those incredible returns that go way beyond what the rent check suggests.
So let's wrap it up with this thought. The goal isn't just to manage a property from a distance. The goal is to build a system. When you reframe it like that, distance suddenly stops being a weakness and becomes a massive strategic advantage. The real question isn't just, where's the next deal? It's, how will you engineer your machine?